Sign got here. I caught up with Rex Reed. I have been watching Rex Reed for a while now, and we got a mutual friend in common, Mr. Bubba Doublets.
Yes.
How did you get involved in wrestling?
Well, I went to a show in 2003 in Roswell, New Mexico. It was a Christian show ran by Teddy Biasi. During their mission, a guy came up to me, because at the time I was really buff and everything. I was lifting all the time. He came up to me and he asked me, are you in the business? And of course I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And I was like, no. And he's like, well, would you be interested? And I said, well, yeah, sure. So the guy that was reffing that night, I started training with him. Trained with him for 3 months. Had my first match in Odessa, Texas, November 15th, 2003, something like that. And stayed there for 6 months in Roswell, New Mexico. Moved to Amarillo, started training some more with a guy named Terry Daniels, and just went from there. So
I keep up with Bull and everything. Bull traveled with you for what? Last to California and stuff, and Utah, and
well, this year so far, like the first 5 months, me and Bull were like on the road.
Yeah.
I think we may have had like a week or two off. I mean, we were on the road constantly, and we wrestled everywhere from. I wrestled Dragon Gate earlier this year, and we went to Philly, Jersey, we've been to California, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, New Mexico, Colorado. I mean, we've gone everywhere together. I mean, we did Milwaukee, we did Indiana, Illinois. So we just constantly traveling. I'm traveling more with some New Mexico guys right now,
okay.
But because I mean, he's here, I'm in New Mexico, but we'll get back together later this year and just hit the road again. So.
What's your your best memory so far since you've been wrestling?
Like match-wise, or
match-wise, or it can.
Well, just the Dragon Gate experience was just awesome. I mean, I showed up in July. It was July 24th, 2010. I went to do the tryout. I didn't think I was gonna get good for the show. I was like, oh, I'll just do it, see what happens. And that was probably the changing point of my career, because they picked 3 guys to work the show. There's guys from all over the country, and one of the guys they love is me. And I'm like, okay, and that honestly gave me the confidence to get out there and start doing stuff and trying to make something happen. I mean, I spent 6 years in Texas. I didn't do anything but Texas. I mean, I was known all over Texas, but, I was always scared to go out of Texas. I didn't think, I was that good or anything. And once I did that Dragon Gate, it gave me that confidence. And now I'm finally working that style of wrestling I've always wanted to work. I was always looked at as a big man that couldn't do much. And now I'm doing shit I should be able to do. I'm insecuring people off the top rope. I mean, I'm doing stuff people never expected from me. So the best thing, like that Dragon Gate experience, opened the door for me and gave me the confidence to be the wrestler I am now. So that's probably the most memorable thing.
Okay. Last question before you gotta take us. I know you gotta go. What's the weirdest thing you've seen in the audience?
The weirdest thing. Oh man. I'll be honest. When I'm in this ring, I don't see like one person or anything. It's like a blur. So I mean, I can't really think of anything. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff I can't think of off the top of my head. But honestly, when I'm in there, I'm just in that zone. I mean, when I step through that curtain, I'm just in a zone. I'm Rex Reed. I'm that character. I'm intense. I snap into that character. And when I look at the crowd, all I see is a blur. I mean, unless I'm out here yelling at some kid's face and threatening to punch him in the face. I mean, but I'm Rex Reed. I just turn into that guy, and I don't see anything. I just see the guy in the ring, and we just go to war. So.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate your time. You have a safe trip.
You too, man.
Rex Reed.